Hello and welcome to Friday's programme. I'm Ellie Louise Ringe.
And I'm John T. Messer. Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. It's one of the country's fastest growing cities, and councillors in Exeter say they're determined to find ways to limit air pollution and congestion.
Last night they agreed to large increases in charges at city centre car parks and are also asking for residents' views on a possible congestion charge. Richard Lawrence has this report.
Next tonight, celebrities including Paul Gascoigne have offered to help after thieves in Plymouth stole a computer which allows a severely disabled teenager to communicate.
The special device. And for more on Maya's story and her family's plea to get that computer.
Moving on to some other stories making the headlines here in the West Country this evening, and a man has been arrested following the discovery of a man's body at a flat in Exeter. Police were...
Rail passengers in the region have dealt with a third day of strikes this week. Southwestern...
Now, more than a week after Storm Eleanor ravaged the West Country, villages on Cornwall's north coast are still picking up the pieces. In Perranporth, a sand cliff has formed and bridges to the beach are yet to be repaired.
And in Portreath, work is just finished on temporary sea defences there. Kathy Wardle has more details.
You're watching ITV News West Country. Thank you for joining us this Friday evening. Still ahead before 6:30.
And after this programme, the ITV News will continue with the national and international stories at 6:30. Alistair Stewart has the details. Well, next on this programme, drivers who ignore signs on motorways which show that lanes are closed could soon be caught on camera and fined. The signs are used on sections of smart motorways, with plans to introduce the new technology on the M5 through Somerset as it passes Taunton and Bridgwater.
Highways England want to make the change after spotting thousands of motorists using the lanes marked with a red cross, which is an offence. Those caught will face penalties of £100 and 3 penalty points, as Mike Pearce reports. There's been a significant drop in the number of people training to become teachers in the South West, with 500 fewer students studying this year compared to 2015.
Well, the country's biggest teaching union says many in the industry are also quitting because they are in despair at the workload.
However, one new teacher is now urging others to make the switch to the classroom and backing a new government campaign. Peter Byrne went to meet him.
Let's turn our attentions to sport in the region now, and a crowd of more than 11,000 will be at Sandy Park tomorrow to watch Exeter Chiefs play the French side Montpellier in the European Champions Cup. Well, as for the rest of the weekend's rugby action, the Cornish Pirates are...
In football, in-form Plymouth Argyle will be hoping to keep their good run going. They visit Doncaster tomorrow.
Right, here's a weird story for you, because a Devon butcher who got stuck in a freezer owes his life to a black pudding after he used a block of the blood sausage like a battering ram to free himself.
Incredible story, I think you mean there. Chris McCabe got locked in his own walk-in freezer and thought he was going to die, but he hit the lock with the frozen breakfast staple and eventually it gave way, allowing him to walk free. Jeff Welsh has been to meet him.
Now, before we get the weather forecast, you may have noticed that one of our weather presenters has been absent from our studio in recent months.
Yes, Alex has been, among other things, secretly training for ITV's Dancing on Ice. He made his first appearance last weekend, and on Sunday he'll perform for the first time with partner Brianne Delcourt. And we can speak to both of them now. Alex, thanks so much for joining us. How's it all going?
It's the outfits, and I share a dressing room with you here at ITV West Country, and I never saw that orange suit in your wardrobe.
And not long to go until Sunday. What can you tell us about the big performance?
Just give us a little insight into Alex as a student, because
Well, we're all going to keep our fingers crossed
definitely.
here, aren't we? As long as they leave that orange suit in the wardrobe.
Keep it away.
Truly awful. But one man who's always stylish is Bob, who joins us now.
This is very much a tribute, this picture, to Alex and his attire, his orange attire.
Bob, thank you very much. And before we go, a quick reminder of the main headline in the West Country this evening. Councillors in... Well, it's goodbye from the two of us. The late news is, of course, at 10:30.
Now, though, we'll hand you to Alistair Stewart as the ITV News continues. From all of us, have a lovely weekend. We'll see you on Monday at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.